of the party's call for people to come together, like the youth in Kenya. Well, today is International Youth Day. It's a day set aside to celebrate the potential, accomplishment, and contributions of young people around the world. The Youth Day, which is celebrated every year on the 12th of August, also celebrates the role of young people as indispensable partners in building a promising future. The theme for this year is From Cliques to Progress, Youth Digital Pathways for Sustainable Development, with a focus on digitalization. Experts from different industries have called on officials globally to pay more attention to youth as well as the use of technology. Well, I'm joined for more on this development by the UNICEF Deputy Country Representative Ronak Khan. She joins me live from Abuja. Ms. Khan, thank you for joining us on the news this hour. Talk to us about how well you think Nigerian youths are leveraging digital platforms and digital technologies to contribute to sustainable development.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to talk to you. As you have rightly mentioned, this year's theme of International Youth Day is mainly focusing on digital technology. And it is the most befitting theme. And this actually underscores the power of digital technology in empowering youth for driving sustainable development. Now, in Nigeria, there are opportunities for youth to access the digital technologies, but also there are challenges as well. As we know that in many places, the internet connection is not even there, let alone the electricity connection. In some places, and especially in the institutions, I'm talking about the education institution, it is not totally institutionalized, that children from the very early part of their lives have access to digital technology and then make the best use of it. So we have been working, UNICEF, we have been working with both public sector, like government, as well as with the private sector to provide opportunities and access to young people to digital technology. In order for us to do that, we also have launched, as part of our Global Generation Unlimited, we have launched in 2021 the Nigerian version of Generation Unlimited, which is called Genu Niger. And that platform, through different tools, they provide opportunities to young people to gain the 21st century skills to prepare themselves to contribute to the economic growth of this country. So some of these platforms are, for example, Yoma, where somebody can enroll and get entrepreneurship skills. Some also can access Nigerian Learning Passport, where they can have access to regular formal and non-formal education and prepare themselves to the job market. We also provided a platform to understand what the young people are thinking. How do they feel about their communities? What are their aspirations? So this is done through U-Report. So there are various platforms that we have provided opportunities to young people, not only to educate themselves, but also express their opinion at the same time, make themselves fit to contribute to the economic growth of this country.
Machan, there's a lot that the UN is doing, as well as government, and you add the efforts of other non-governmental organizations as well. But how far spread would you say these programs have been, especially amongst millions of Nigerian youths? What is the next phase? What can be done to ramp up efforts in this regard to gain more penetration amongst young people?
It's very challenging to replicate in a very short period of time. I mentioned this Generation Unlimited. So far, we could provide opportunities to 6.2 million young people. The ultimate goal is 20 million. However, in order to answer your question, I think the government and the partners, they need to have a systematic approach. And by systematic approach, I mean we have to make sure that there is a digital course and digital learning from the very beginning of the education system. Okay. That also includes not only providing the internet access and also the devices, but also the capacity building of the teachers. We also need to make sure that in order to properly and safely use internet and all the digital tools, we also need to create some governance mechanism as well. As we know that access to internet or digital tool is extremely beneficial, but it also has its own negative aspects as well. So in order to replicate it, I think we need to work very systematically. It will not be done very quickly, but if we have a roadmap, I think this is very much possible. At the end of the day, the work will be successful if we bring both the public and private sector together, because it is not always possible only for government to take initiative. But if we can create a meaningful partnership with all the private sectors that are involved in digital tools and digital platform, it will be easier to scale it up within a very short time.
Absolutely. So the social media as it is has gained a lot of acceptance with the Nigerian youth. But talk to us about how digital activism can shape a more sustainable future and how you think young Nigerians can engage more productively and responsibly.
This is extremely important in the sense that while internet access and digital access can actually, form and shape the opinion, political opinion, opinion about social structure, the opinion about the climate and all other important aspects. So internet and digital access, it actually provides a huge platform. But in order to do this in a systematic way, but also in a more sustainable way, we need to also work with the youth about how disciplined they should be. It's an excellent opportunity to amplify their voices, but it can be also misused at the same time. So it's very important to create accountability among the youth, because their expression can actually shape political opinion. It can actually change a political structure in a country, which we have seen very recently. At the same time, if it is responsibly,
absolutely,
accountability and the responsibility these are the key things.
Indeed.
And I'm sure the youth, they understand the power of their voice. So we need to work with them very closely, need to understand their needs, and that will have a mutual benefit for the country, but as well as for them.
Good place to leave it. UNICEF Deputy Country Representative Rona Khan, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.